Hooked up a bar jack. Look at that. That's the first catch for today. Hartman adventures at them, man. Yeah, morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, man, out here for the first time since Hurricane Beryl. See if I can come do some lure fishing. But guess what? Look at that. Look at this, guys. Look at that. That's a huge storm forming out there. And if you look that side, that's another one. There's starting to feel some small droplets already. So don't know, in the middle right here is not too bad. It's kind of clearing up in the middle right here, but just have to go wait and see. It doesn't look too great down that side or up that side. But guess what, we're out here and we'll throw some lures. Always get some questions from a couple of you guys about my steel leader, whether or not I use steel leader on my lures. Yes, I do when I'm throwing my smaller setup, my lighter setup. So I'm gonna tie on my steel leader today. Gonna try to record how I normally tie it on so you guys can see that. So stick around, stay tuned. Gonna do that right now and then head out, right? Good. Alright, so this is my steel leader. This is 32-pound stainless steel wire. It's almost finished now though. I just have probably about 1.5 feet of it left. Just get my pliers and just cut a small piece of it. Alright, so I usually don't use more than about 6 to 7 inches of wire. I think it's really small right now. You guys might be struggling to see it, but I usually don't use more than about 6 to 7 inches of wire. Alright, so from my wire, I would usually go into a snap swivel. So just go and put on my swivel first. I have this little pliers I normally carry with me. Just use that to pinch the wire or hold the swivel. And just twist away. Alright, so look at that. Right? And then once I get to there, once I feel comfortable with that, I just twist the wire right here and break it off. I don't cut it, because when you cut it, it leaves a sharp edge on it. So I usually just bend it back and forward a couple of times and it breaks off. Alright, so look at that. Snap swivel is on already. Alright, this is my reel. Alright, so I have what's this? Fluorocarbon. I think this is 20-pound fluorocarbon leader. It's pretty short right now. It's less than about 2 feet on here, because you know, keep cutting it and tying it, keep cutting it and tying it each time usually reduce the length of it. Alright, so when I'm tying on the wire to the leader line, I just bend a loop on the wire. Gonna push the leader through that loop, just like that. So the loop, push the leader through the loop, and I'm going to give it about maybe 6 inches, and then I start wrapping it around the loop like that. Make sure that you're getting both sides of the loop in the wrap. So you wrap it down maybe about 6 or 7 times, and then I'm gonna wrap it going back the other direction. Usually what I try to do is I try to go in between the wraps, and then I'm gonna come back up through the same side that I push it through the first time. Come back up through the same side of the loop that I push it through the first time, just like that. So as you can see, both of them come out on the same side, just like that. And now wet it a little bit with some saliva and then just pull it tight. Pull it tight like that. Pull it tight, and you can see it start getting real tight down, and that wire is starting to squeeze the wire together. So now I just wrap the line, the leader line, over my hand and pull on it. See that? And that lock in well tight now. This now I'm gonna pull out again, cause that knot really secure right now. Then we can just clip off the tagging. Just clip off the tagging and bend the other end of the wire until it breaks off. That's all that I do to attach my leader line. And if you see this right now, you can see it's maybe 4 or 5 inches of wire from my leader line to the snap swivel. I don't usually use more wire than that. Here you go. That's how it is done. So that's my braided line. Unit to unit knot. Come to my leader line, and then onto my wire, my snap swivel. That's it. Gonna try my first cast in the flats right here. Let's see if we can find anything on this, on the flats right here. Maybe I need to walk out a little bit further. Grass is a little bit taller than... Well, the grass is not tall. I think the tide is a little bit low. I think we're on the receding tide. Tide is a little bit low. It's not too grassy from here out. Has a little bit of sand. So let's try from here. It's a little flat today, but still trying this lure here first. Normally when it's this flat, normally try to use whoa, where did those come from? This is my first time coming back out here since the hurricane, and I didn't even notice those big logs out there. Some huge trees. I don't know where they came from because they weren't there. Those are some huge trees. Have no idea where they came from. There's just a small amount of wind that's in my face right now. Lure is not casting out as far as I would love for it to cast. My last video that I did just before the hurricane, I started it right here. Bit earlier than this. I was casting my spook lure. Got a very nice hookup from a barracuda, but I dropped it. It's so easy to drop fish sometimes. The difference between actually landing a fish and not landing a fish is so small. Because when I got that hookup, I just allowed the fish a small amount of slack, just a little bit of slack, and he jumped and shook the lure. So it's just paying attention to details some of the time. That's the difference between landing or not landing a fish a lot of these times. Attention to detail, you know. No hits as yet. Alright, so I'll take a walk, go all the way out on the reef. Start casting from out there, so just stick around. Once I reach out there, cameras will be rolling. I'll be casting on my way out there, so if I do catch anything, cameras will be rolling again and you guys will see it, but just stick around. Alright guys, so I was all the way out there, way out on the reef out there. The battery died when I was out there and I was walking back along the reef, but I was still casting. While I'm walking back to my bag to change the battery, I was still casting lure. When I got maybe about 100 yards from here, I hooked up this jack. Hooked up a bar jack. Look at that. That's the first catch for today. Unfortunately, I didn't get it on camera because the battery died. So yeah, I just changed the battery. See if I can go back and start throw more lures again. Hopefully I can get a couple more hookups and you guys can see it, but the first hookup wasn't caught on camera, so let's see if we can find anything else. I might go back up there and start casting again because I saw stuff chasing the lure when I was up there. So I don't know, I'm gonna try right in here first. If I'm not getting anything, I'm gonna go back up there and then I'm gonna walk all the way down that side on the reef as well. So yeah, just stay tuned. Alright, let's see if we can find another jack or something. Very slippery. Very, very slippery. Oh, slippery. Alright, let's see if we can find something else from over here. Nice cast. That was such a nice hookup, man. I was so sorry that you guys didn't get to see that on camera. That was a nice hookup. Actually pulled a couple clicks of drag. I had a tighter drag because the water over here is quite rocky, so I was using a tighter drag so that I could stop the fish. I could stop any fish that I hooked up, but it did pull a few clicks of drag. This wasn't, remember, this is not my heavier setup where it's gonna be hard to pull a few clicks of drag on this reel. This is my lighter setup, so I know even if I tighten down the drag a little bit, not too tight but tight enough, if I hook up anything big, they can still get some room to run. Hopefully I find a couple more over on the reef here. Whoa. There are times when I can't even come over on the reef to stand because the waves are breaking so high. Today is a relatively flat day and they are still breaking just above my waist. So when it's a bit windy, there's no way you can come over this side for fishing. You have to stay behind the reef. Nice cast. Wonder if I'm going to get anything on it. Ooh, just got a hit. Wow. Just got a touch. Man, I would have loved to have my jack magnet lure over this side, man. That little green lure would have created havoc over in between these rocks. It's quite rocky. Whoa! Waves are knocked me over. Alright, I think I'll be walking. Might take a walk, go back up the line and cast again. Alright, so I'm gonna walk, go back up there, see if I can find anything, so just stick around. Let us see if we can find something else in here. Good cast. Guys, remember to hit the like, share and subscribe button if you haven't done that as yet. Yeah man. Trying to see if we can grow the platform as quick as possible. Yeah, and if you do see a 1 or 2 ads pop up, yeah man, we'd appreciate if you guys watch the ads as well. That's the only way that the channel makes a bit of revenue. It's not a lot, but just a bit of revenue. That's the only way, and that does go a long way in terms of helping the channel to grow, you know. Helps to buy better gears. Sometimes you can buy petrol or stuff to go further, go other parishes that we haven't gone to as yet. So yeah man, hopefully pretty soon we'll be able to start doing some more adventures like those, you know. Fishy, 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 fishy. Have you, any of you guys seen that little TikTok video? Have any of you guys seen that little TikTok video where a bunch of guys were out on a pier or a dock fishing, nobody catching anything, and this guy walks up with some weird rock and some weird music where I sing, and him first cast him catch a fish, all of a sudden everybody following him. So I was trying to see if I could call the fish using that same little jingle, you know. Ooh. Whoa, that was a strong wave. Whoa, look at the wave taking away the lure. Alright, I'm gonna save some battery because I'm moving further and further away from my bag. So whenever I get another hookup, I'll turn on the camera and you guys will see what's happening. Let's check this out, check this out. Right in the reef right there, whoa! Right in the waves right there is a diver. Few minutes ago I was casting exactly in this direction and I didn't see him. I started casting this way, straight out ahead of me, and the next time I look back this side, he was there. So can you imagine if I casted my lure, didn't see him in the water, and it hooked him? I don't know. I don't even want to imagine what that would be like, cause when I first feel that contact and I set the hook on it, when the hook sink into his skin, he would be out there wondering what's happening. I would be over here wondering what's happening. It wouldn't be something nice today. So it's probably a good thing that I wasn't casting in that direction anymore, because I might have hooked him. When you're out here, you have to be paying attention to everything around you. There are sometimes sharks out here as well, so have to keep your eyes open for them. The water is a bit low today, so I don't suspect I'll see any of them out here. But normally divers pass out behind the reef out here quite often, so just have to keep an eye out for them sometime, you know. Whoa guys, I just missed a massive hookup. Just missed a massive hookup. The lure dropped into the water and you could see the fish launching out of the ear. Ah, come back, come here. That's a jack. The other one was bigger than this. Oh, get my net. Come up, come up, come up. Yeah, the other one was much bigger than this, guys. Way bigger than this. Open the bail. So I missed one, turned on the camera, started telling you guys about it, and casting at the same time. Immediately got another hookup. But the one before, I don't know if it was a jack. If it was a jack, it would be very big. Relax yourself. Alright, I'm just trying to get him on the stringer, but he's still flashing around, so I don't want him to shake the hook into my hand. Relax. Alright, there you go. Alright, you guys should have seen that. That was fun. Alright, see if we can get the hooks out of the net now. Alright, there he is, guys. Nice little bar jack. Alright, I'm gonna have to turn off the camera and try getting the hooks out of the net, so just stick around and let's see if we can find some more of them. Alright, so let's see if we can make it 3 for 3. That might have been a school of jacks that were passing, and I casted into it. That first one though, that first one that I hooked up, it was huge. Probably 7-8 pound. Huge one, man. It was just behaving erratic when I hooked it up. It was jumping out of the water, everything. That's a long jaw. Come again. That's a long jaw that just hit it a while ago. I don't know if it was a jack or what, but I think it might have been a jack, based on when I cast again and got another. When I cast again and hooked up a jack, it might have just been a school of jack that was passing. You usually find those bigger ones swimming around by themselves though. Don't usually find them swimming in the pack like that, especially out on the shallow reef here. So I don't know. Have no idea what it was. Look at that. Two nice barjack. If we go home, I wouldn't mind getting a couple more today. Cause honestly, I have no fish on the fridge at home. Zero fish whatsoever I have on the fridge. Ah, just dropped something. Oh, come on, man. Hit it if you're gonna hit it properly. If you're gonna hit it properly. I don't have any fish at home. These are some big waves, man. These waves are huge, breaking really high. Ah, come again, come again. Come again, come again, come again. Y'all are playing with me today, man. Oh. They are trolling me today, guys. They're hitting it, but they're not picking it up properly at all. They are not picking it up properly at all. If y'all are hitting it, just hit it good and done, man. I love when jacks are biting, you know, because when jacks are biting, they just grab up whatever they see and they start running with it. Really love when jacks are biting. Oh, I didn't even show you guys which one of the lure I was using. So, as you guys know, the jack magnet got damaged, but I'm using the red one, similar to the jack magnet, red and silver. That's the one that I'm using today. Usually when I use it, I don't get any action on it, but it's been going on very well today. Can't lie. These waves are soaking me, but I don't mind. This little spot is not behaving too bad today at all. Got a couple of hits and hooked up one in here. Alright, so just stick around, guys. I have to save my battery because my bag is all the way down there, so saving battery for if I get a hookup. And further out on the reef, I think I prepared a little spot there enough a while ago. Yeah, man. Prepared a spot there enough. Get two hookup, well, three hookup, catch one and drop two of them. So yeah, wasn't getting any more hits over there. Oh, actually four, because I did hook up a long jaw while the camera was off, but didn't flash it. So yeah, see if I can go further out on the reef, see if I can find anything. Trust me, I'm tired, guys. You think going to the gym and doing leg days is tiring? Try doing this for 1 hour, walking around in these waters. Trust me, your legs would be burning. And I've been walking around out here from probably 7 o'clock this morning. Yeah, that's probably 2-3 hours already. So yeah, I might try in this area right here. Maybe I might find a bar or two of them over in the flat instead of going over on the reef, casting back over there. So let's try see if we can find a bar or two. Yeah. Just came back from off the reef. Yeah, man, just came back from off the reef. I was getting very thirsty. I forgot my water in my car. I didn't bring it out there in my bag, so I was feeling very thirsty, so I had to leave off from out there. Wasn't getting any more hookups either, so I think it would be about time to leave. So I just got back out here, switch around the battery again, show you what I caught out there. Only those two jacks. Got a couple more hookups, but I dropped them. But yeah, I got those two jacks. The bigger one was not caught on camera. That's the one that the battery was dead when I caught it. The second one, you guys saw that one, which was the cast after I missed another big fish. Not sure exactly if it was a jack, but I'm thinking it is a jack because they usually pass one in school, and the very next cast was when I caught that one. So yeah, this one, let me see, both of them are bar jacks. Two bar jack. Yeah, just there I say I go clean up my fish them. Say Dino from Dino's World, and him bridging them out here, throw some light line. Just get a bridging the one I jack them. Same I go use it for dinner, so just give him one of them and me have one. So yeah man, go over there and check out Dino's World. Tell them how to find the channel, bossy.
Yeah man, just type in Dino's World, D-I-N-O World, and you will see channel.
Yeah man,
check it out.
Yeah man, so me just meet them right out here, so on the seaside, and them tell me about him channel. So you guys just go over there and check it out. Make you know say Hartman Adventures send you over there, you know? So yeah, so we go about it, you know, people. Just so we live in Jamaica, we go out, chit chat with everybody and we get familiar, and then we get to know people, you know. So yeah, I go out, catch two, I give somebody one, him can get a dinner and me get a dinner. So I just say go finish, see if we can scale them and find some other spots we go hit up. Alright, just pull into a service station. Time to go get some sustenance, you know. Feel a bit hungry right now, need to go get some food, some water. Yeah, I also get some ice put in my cooler, so stick around. Okay, what do I want? Orange juice, them not cool at all. Alright, let's get a Gatorade. Not cool, but not too bad. Wait, hot dog ready? Morning, hot dog ready? How much then? Thank you. Ooh, that not look bad. Alright, thanks. Look at that. Hot dog. Guys, hear the water in my shoes? Alright, put my cheese bread up on the dashboard so it can go and warm up. Alright, and then I go get a seat right over here under the coconut tree. Eat my hot dog and then move again. Get a seat right here. Eat my hot dog, look at that. Talk about being at ease, yeah? Hella comfortable, no? Yeah. Can't ask more than this in Jamaica, not true? You can just go where you go, have some fun, stop, grab some food and chill out under a coconut tree right at the roadside.